Wow, those are the lamest credits ever. Very special. Yeah. That's funny, isn't it?
Kinda.
I think there's 2 people back there who are laughing somewhere.
Now we're on TV.
Hello, West Hollywood, and welcome to Talking With. My name is Steve.
I'm Dan.
I'm Josh.
Little matter of business, Jana, our 4th, sadly, isn't here. She's taking headshots, which is something that actresses do, I'm told. But in other news, Josh is back. On our first program, episode 1, Meat Buns, Josh was not here. He was in tights doing a play. How did the play go, Joshua?
The play went well. My tights were tight.
Okay.
And, no, the play actually did go really well. Our play was funny. The other 2 plays were depressing, but ours was funny. So we
Yeah.
So it was like win. Did you win?
we won. Yeah, like in the play competition, we kicked their ass basically.
I got to be. I actually went to this set of plays, whatever it was, and it's for. I can talk about what it's for, right? It's like
Yes.
young kids,
young playwrights.
young
yes.
playwrights.
Yeah.
So these 15, 16, 17-year-olds writing these plays, and there's the first play, the second one, and then Josh. The first 2 just fucking stunk. I mean, they were just, and I mean, I don't like. They were horrid. They were horrid, and I don't like plays in general. But Josh
So you're
was
a good
funny.
critic.
yeah. So I'm coming from an
Very
objective
balanced.
place. But the interesting thing was that Jennifer Garner of Alias fame was there, the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life. She was in the audience, blew me away. It was
Why?
unbelievable. She knew one of the kids
She
who
knew one of the
wrote the
playwrights,
thing.
didn't
Yeah,
she?
yeah. This
Yeah.
17-year-old girl. But I mean,
You're
it
like
was
a
just.
patron to the pre-adolescent arts.
Could be, I don't know, but
Possibly.
it was horrendous. But then she left, and then Josh's play comes. So sadly, she didn't
She
see
missed-
your play.
yeah, she
she
missed
missed
out.
you in tights.
She did miss me in tights.
Did
That
you get
could've
to keep
changed
your
everything.
codpiece?
No codpiece.
Wow, it just got weird.
We ran out of. We had no money for cod pieces.
Yeah.
Just
But-
a long shirt.
But it was a good play. It was good. It was good. What's going on with you? How was your week, Dan?
It was the usual passion of awfulness.
Why was this week bad?
I stopping smoking.
But that was the right move, though, because
it was making me depressed and angry.
right. Because like
more depressed and angry.
Yes, more
that's
depressed,
yeah.
calamity is like raining down on you, and in that moment you decide to stop smoking, which I think is ludicrous.
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I agree. But you're smoking again, so that's positive.
Yeah, that's really positive. It's the most positive thing I've ever done with my life.
It started
It's like,
back up.
I'm killing myself slowly again.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice.
But you're going to therapy now. Yeah, you're going to start.
I am going to start therapy. Ziggy will be my therapist.
Is it really?
No.
Did you notice a difference as soon as you started smoking again?
Yeah, actually, I was less tense.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I still want to quit, but it just was not the appropriate time.
Totally
Realize
agree.
Don't die trying.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you got low. I mean, that was
really
no good.
low.
Yeah. And so, what do you hope to accomplish in therapy?
I hope that I stop feeling like this and start feeling like a human being again.
Is that how you feel? Not like a human being?
Sometimes, yeah.
Wow.
Like,
How low is it?
How low is it?
Yeah.
High.
3'6".
Chips.
Yeah, exactly. It's a little bit taller than the chips.
Right. And what made you? At what point did you come to the conclusion that you needed therapy?
I mean, I've been thinking about it for quite a while.
Yeah.
But then I was talking to my mom, and she threatened to fly out here, and she's never even been to California, and I don't want her to do that.
So it was fear of spending time with your mother that led you.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow. You should
Like,
talk
it's
about
my,
that.
Yeah,
in therapy.
my own Oedipal issues.
Yeah. Wow, that's remarkable. Are you that scared of your mother?
Oh yeah, she terrifies. No, not at all.
Oh, so, but you
No,
didn't
I
want
just
her.
want her
out-
to spend the money to come out here and like
Oh, I understand.
take me to therapy. Like
Right.
that's like emasculating.
It is a little infantile.
Yeah, exactly.
So how are you going to find a therapist?
I have some numbers. I'm gonna call some people.
Some people, yeah. And by the way, if you have any suggestions for us, talkinwith@gmail.com, talkinwith@gmail.com. So far, since our first and our last episode, we have no mail. No advertisements for Viagra, no nothing. So please, if you're watching, feel free to give us advice, give us your opinion on the show, that sort of thing. So when do you start therapy?
I'm not sure. I need to call somebody. I spent the day reading books and playing video games.
Xbox?
Oh yes. Which is probably a source of my depression and
Really?
like adolescent regression.
Oh, see, I completely disagree with you. So you don't think Xbox, for instance, Grand Theft Auto, I'm just playing that out of this guy, that might be what you're playing? Is that it?
Yeah.
What's wrong with playing that game? Or the games like it?
I mean, I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with it. But,
Yeah.
you know, if your issue is lack of social interaction,
Right, which is
desire
mine
to be
too.
with people,
Yeah.
like running around and like beating up hookers with a baseball bat on a video game might not be the most healthy cathartic ritual you can engage in.
I disagree. I do. Thank you. Well, and here's why I disagree. As a working actor who, most of the time we don't work.
I've noticed.
That's right. The right brain function seems to not be something that is all that prevalent in my life. So I get to sit on my couch and do nothing, but I'm saving the universe and I'm impressing big titty computer generated women and I'm killing Germans and my brain doesn't know the difference. So my balls feel really big when I'm playing and it feels great. You know what I mean? So it's a source of, it's the opposite effect on me.
Ah, yeah.
But maybe we have different brain chemistries. Maybe that's
Yeah,
it. Have you tried Halo 3? Because that might make the difference.
No, it'd make me feel like the sole region of the land pussy forgot.
Wow, that was awesome. Wow, that was so remarkably awesome. I don't think you need therapy.
No, not at all.
Wow, that's terrific.
Just in the last 2 minutes, you're.
Yeah,
all
I
better.
believe I
just
just
decided-
solved all of my problems.
Yeah, excuse me, I'm going to go check our email. And we still have nothing. That's terrific. I went to Vegas this weekend.
Tell us about that, Steve. What did you do in Vegas?
It's very interesting. So my Vegas experience, my mother lives there, so my Vegas experience usually is the over 55 gated community experience. So I talk with the old fellas there in the steam room about our prostates getting bigger, and if you need a bunion ground off, I'll let you know who to go to because I got a guy now. But a friend of mine was there who was really hooked up and knows the VIP host at the Palms Casino. So it was a hell of a juxtaposition for me. During the day, I'd be playing shuffleboard. At night, getting it done at the Palms. You know what I mean? I got a personal tour of the Playboy Club by a woman called Brandy Beavers.
Is that a real name?
That's the kicker. It's her real name. It's as if her parents, like Johnny Unitas, you know what I mean? Like they knew that he was going to be a quarterback one day. She just knew, and Brandy it fits her perfectly. She's a former Playboy bunny, sweet woman. Hi, Brandy. And she gave me a tour. It was terrific. And then, I did the whole Vegas thing. I was out till 4, the strip club, the whole Vegas thing, which isn't usually, the way I roll, but it was certainly interesting. Good to do once in a while. You go to strip clubs, Josh?
I have been, not for a long time, though. Not
Yeah.
for a really long time.
When was the last time?
5 years ago.
Wow, you remember it. 5 years.
Yeah, it was for my brother's 21st birthday.
Okay.
So
How was the experience?
It was good. There were. It was. I don't remember the entire experience, but I certainly remember a couple of the lap dances, which my brother. I know my brother, for example, sat on his hands because he was nervous about. Well, he was nervous in general, and
Right.
also he could then tell his girlfriend that he sat on his hands.
But I don't know if you're.
He's born again, right?
Yes, yes.
You're not allowed
Just
to touch
once, I
them.
mean. Well, I'm not sure what you're allowed to do and not allowed to do.
So I've read. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think you're allowed to do whatever you can do until they stop you.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
I would agree
That's
with
the way
that.
I live my life. That's how I roll.
But
Yeah.
it was a good experience.
But it was good, yeah. Although truthfully, it makes me feel I'm a little like I'm uncomfortable when I'm
Yeah.
at a strip club.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
No, I feel the same way. The notion of going there is always like, it's always sort of titillating. And then you go. I go like once every year and a half, and not because I actively seek it out, just because it sort of ends up that way that people I'm with, whatever else. And I go, and it's like, yeah, let's go. And then you get there, and it's just dirty on both sides. And it's just like, this is disgusting,
Yeah.
And yet I'm enticed, but it's disgusting. There's
Well,
that.
it's just they're selling a promise of something that you can't actually buy, which is so it's like
Can't you?
no, at least not in my experience,
Yeah.
and not with the amount of money that I have.
right. But there's just the hustle going on, and these guys
Yeah.
are so pathetic,
Yeah.
and it's a whole thing. So
And at least the times I've been, there's somebody yelling at you the whole time to spend more money, like the whoever the DJ, the dude, the whatever is,
They always have the same voice.
yeah,
Have you noticed
harassing you to
Yeah.
spend money on.
that? Hey,
it's that much. Hey,
on the main stage, we've got, Brandy
Beavers. Yeah, she's not a stripper, but she
Who could
probably
potentially
was.
be watching
Yeah.
She could,
right now.
It's actually true. She could be. Excuse me, I'm just going to check our mail.